Michael Brown's family hired their own medical examiner to do a second autopsy on their son. Dr. Lloyd, what is your take on Dr. Michael Baden's findings?
Well, first of all, I know Dr. Baden. I've collaborated with him in the past, and he's a brilliant pathologist. He himself describes the findings, even today's private autopsy, as preliminary. There's much more work that needs to be done. However, he identified what he says are 6 gunshot wounds, including the lethal one that entered the top of the skull and caused such severe brain damage incompatible with life. Now, another important issue, though, is the toxicology. And we'll have to wait weeks for that. But the value of it is it's that objective information, that scientific information that we need to make good decisions going forward. We've heard a lot of rhetoric, Drew. We need some scientific information, and the toxicology is going to help.
Well, Dr. Lloyd, did they not withhold the clothing evidence from the second autopsy? Because that seemed like they needed that objective data as well and didn't have access to it.
Yeah, it goes to the protocol of second autopsies or third autopsies. Now, Dr. Baden commented that he consulted with the local medical examiner before beginning that second autopsy. Now, it's like performing a repeat scientific experiment. You have to make sure that you don't bias yourself with the findings of the first autopsy as you go in to perform the repeat autopsy. It's important to note also that Mr. Brown was already embalmed at the time the second autopsy was performed, and that can have a bearing on some of the findings at the second autopsy, as well as some tissue changes that may have occurred during the first biopsy that may have been recognized during the second biopsy.